All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your read for June the 16th, 2024, which is a Sunday. Uh, to all the fathers, whether you're masculine or feminine, happy Father's Day for people who practice that. Hope you had a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and get your read. Now, at first, your card didn't want to come out when pre-shuffling, but then it had to give me 8th and 12th house, which is not good. Okay. Well, yeah, it's not good. Uh, very surprised to see this energy to come out. This is a huge change. I'm gonna let you know right off the bat. I ain't even trying to hold you. Okay. Um, and it could come as a surprise. Um, it's not good initially, but on the other hand, both cards are about transformation and transition, having a new beginning, having a new start. But also on back to the other flip side, hey Miss Linda, something here, and I'm not source. Okay, source is in control of everything, in my opinion. Everybody have different religion or spirituality or whatever you want to say. Okay. But if I see it, I have to say it. It's a major change. Something here that may become surprisingly, um, something may come surprisingly, as an ending. Okay. Let me just leave it like that. Um, I don't like to see stuff like this. But now this can be anybody from celebrities to people in government, family members, people you're in a relationship or married to. But 8th and 12th house happen every day. Okay. Um, for some of you, you will be ending a relationship here. Today, it can be some altercations or something like that that may have happened, that may have caused or sparked an argument or fight. Eighth house, okay. Eighth house of Scorpio also is about gossips and secrets. So, by it being like a holiday, it can be some transgressions that may get found out. Um, excuse me, y'all know this is my baby card. Well, for the people who do not know, readers have certain cards that they're connected to, and when they see them or whatever the case may be, um, yeah, right, Miss Linda. So I don't like to call stuff out, but you know, somebody here may find out that they have a baby on the way. I hate to say that on like Father's Day or whatever, but some type of secret, you know, will be coming out, or somebody can be releasing information that they find out that they're having an addition, their first addition or an addition to the family. So this can be an announcement of pregnancy here, and it may be a surprise. Um, and for some of you, it may spark a divorce. Okay. Now, even for the people who not married, you may be living together. You may be in a third party situation. For some of you, you may got young kids, young adolescent, teenagers, whether they're a girl or a boy. This can be shocking news to you as a parent who has a teenager in the house. Um, for some of you, you may learn as the surprise of a passing here. Okay. And this can be, like I said, from celebrity to government to people you know, friends, family. Um, but yeah, let's try and get past that. Okay. Eighth house of Scorpio is an all or nothing energy. Hey, Divine 444. Eighth house is transformation from something that was not stable. Okay. Um, you will have a chance to try and fix something that is not stable in your life. Let's say eighth house, all of a sudden you're fired or you quit a job, right? So between eighth and 12th, you will be taking steps to um, have a reset, okay? When you get through, hopefully you'll get through 12th house and go back to first house, Aries, okay, and have a reset. So that means between 8th and 12th, hopefully you'll be taking opportunities and steps and igniting yourself to continue to apply for things, put your resume out there. Hopefully you'll be called back for interviews and stuff like that, right? So when you're finally called back, you do the interview, you hired, that's your reset. First house. You understand? So to be going from 8th to 12th. Um, Trusting your psychic knowledge right now would be very important. Some of you may have some very realistic dreams, or maybe you have been vividly dreaming already. Um, some of you, in your dream, something will be prophesized to you. You will see some type of omen. So anytime that you start dreaming, make sure you already have a pen or a pencil next to your bed with a notepad. So as soon as you wake up, because some people don't remember their dreams for too long after awakening, 12th house, um, write your dreams down. Write every little thing that you remember, whether you seen steps, colors, shapes, animals, what were you doing, if you ate something, if you met somebody, were you dressed, or maybe you didn't have any clothes on, whether you were in water, whether you were flying, whatever. Don't never feel that, oh, that's not important, and jot it down. Okay. I do dream interpretation readings. You can always contact me through Vesta Angels Tarot. Uh, all of my information is all over my channel, such as an email if you want to book a dream interpretation reading. But write everything down, okay? Everything from the type of atmosphere. Did you see a fence, an animal, a bird? Were you sitting at a table? Write everything. And you can just shorthand it. You could say table, apple, air, flying, orange color, you know. You don't have to like fully write sentences, because as you awaken, 12th house, coming from that realm back into this realm, your conscious mind will begin to release, okay, or those thoughts, those memories will start to dissipate, because you're transforming, transformation from one reality, one realm back into this reality. And so when we do that, A lot of times, those thoughts, those memories, what you participated in, what you did, it has to stay over in that realm. You understand? So you only teleported into that realm at that time. So whatever you did, when you come back into your conscious mind from your subconscious, it's gonna you're gonna lose the information. So that's why a lot of people will tell you too, keep a notepad or something by your bed, or if you fell asleep on a sofa, whatever the case may be, and just shorthand. I do it all the time. Just shorthand. So if you want me to interpret for you, I would need those intricate details to interpret your reading. Now, please also remember what you actually dream about. It's not um it's not what's happening. Okay? It's a deeper meaning. It's totally separate from what you consciously are thinking that it is. It doesn't mean what it mean in this realm versus another realm. Okay? Okay. Because I had a dream the other day that I was walking down some floating steps. I don't know what reality I was in or whatever the case. I've been almost dreaming almost every day for the past 2 weeks, and I normally don't. But that's because my seventh house is moon ruled, so that's gonna affect me. You understand? And we got a full moon coming up next week. I think next Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. And some of you will start dreaming. Okay. Okay. All right. Um. Again, eighth house, sudden shocking moments, a surprise, some things out of nowhere. But it may not be totally shocking to you because you may have already known that that situation was unstable. You know, let's just say employment for as an idea, as an example. You're not very comfortable at that job. They're not treating you right. For some of you, your pay is not that good. They're not paying you what you're supposed to be getting paid. You don't had some fights or altercation with coworkers. The manager is or supervisor or whatever is alienating you, differently from other coworkers. So you already seen and know and felt through your intuition that the job is not stable, that either you already want to leave or they're trying to find a way to fire you. You get what I'm saying? And that's just an example. The same way with it when it comes to your love relationships. Things that already been happening between the both of you, the type of conversations, the gossip that some people are coming back to you with, secrets that maybe you found out already but you haven't left yet. Your intuition has been telling you things, has been guiding you to things as epiphanies. So whatever your issue is, okay, some of you may be getting ready to finally cut it off. Now, this can also be due to Saturn that's going retrograde at the end of the month. And for some of you, it can be a surprise that somebody comes back to you as an ex. Now, I'm not saying that they're coming to actually be in a relationship, but I already put the video out that Saturn going retrograde for the next 5 months is about unfinished business. Okay, so this can be 8th house, 12th house, somebody that you already broken up with a long time ago. It also can be current, but okay, so 12th house of Pisces. Let's touch on that real quick before I put your cards out. Um, Enemies is 12th house. Some of you may be surprised of who you may find out is actually enemy. Some type of mystery here is going to be exposed. Now, the transformation transition here that will be happening is to put you back into your personal power. If you don't allow this transformation to happen, or to start and you continue to prolong it, then it's going to become a worser issue. hmm Now, I do see some type of loss here, whether it's going to be financial, as a job, as some type of income, extra income. You're not, some of you, your business may slow up if you're entrepreneurial. So your customers, if you're an influencer, your views may get lower. Um, this also can be for some people who may get checks or government assistance or something like that. That also can be taken away. It's all type of losses, relationship breakup. Um, damn, this also can be a loss of a baby here. Um, it's some stuff that will be or has been happening behind the scenes that you do not know, and it's about to be exposed. Now, I don't pick the readings, and this is something that sitting around here that I didn't, because I almost didn't even come on here. So stuff like this is also shit that I don't want to even know. You get me? Because we all have family and loved ones and stuff like that. Um, I don't know why my auntie is coming into my mind right now. Her birthday is in July, and I think she probably will be turning either 97 or 98. And she's the last of my mother's sister and brothers. My grandmama had 10 kids, so she's the last one. And I think she either should be turning 97 or 98 in July. So I hope that this is not about her. So like I said, we have all different types of situations and people, right? She have had a lot of health scares, but to be turning 98 and still pretty much in good health, it can still come as a surprise. So it's all different type of stuff. You know, you may hear something in the news. It could be anything. It could be a celebrity, where your news, you will see somebody of a passing. It can be somebody in the judicial system, the government, politics, or whatever. Okay, let's try and get off of this, because I don't want to be talking about that. Now, this is also 12th house. Some of you, or this can be a person you're thinking about, they may start to pick up on their vices. So let's try and ease up on the vices, whether you're drinking, smoking, vapors, hookah smokers, over the counter medications, prescribed medications. Because I do see something here about vices. Okay, now that also can include going from person to person with intimacy acts, sex. That also is a vice where some people just like to go to person to person to person to person to person. Have uh, a sexual addiction. That is a vice also. So, oh, okay. This mess is getting deeper than what I actually wanted it to be, because I was trying to stay up under 30 minutes. Um, Somebody here, due to their karma, is about to take a break some type of way. To have a rest, to go into a rest, can also be a hospitalization due to too much medication or street drugs, whatever the case may be, because they need this major change. But if they don't get it, then they will be going to 12th house. And again, 8th and 12th house are ending houses. Okay? So if you know somebody who is drug addicted, um, mm, 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 um, they're about to receive, somebody here is about to get their karma. Now, we do have good karma and bad karma, okay? So, if you know you need to take a break from something or somebody, now's the time. Here is your clue to do it. Now, some of you again are extremely tired, like I said, with the sleeping and the dreams. Um, some of you, this also can be dealing, eighth house of Scorpio is mental. Okay. So somebody here may also have a mental breakdown or psychosis. It also can be family oriented, such as passed down in the DNA, which is due to mental health. Imagination. Yeah, grounding. If you know you or somebody you love or know really needs medical care, make sure you go and get that for them, especially again with the family tree here, um, because they need grounding. They need grounding from this 12th house energy. Um, Imagination, life difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace inspired event that challenged you to reach beyond limited thinking. So somebody again, you know, again with the S word, if you need to call a hotline because somebody is having a mental breakdown and they're just at their wits end, if they, are having some mental issues or some life difficulties that they feel are life difficulties, um please, if even how they're talking or whatever the case, make sure you reach out and try and get that person or yourself help. Okay. So that's a yes. And again, with the mind, the lavender, the focus, um somebody can't focus here because their mind, um they're too much in their mind instead of imagination. Let's just try and keep going here because I don't want to say what I want to say. Uh, but let your intuition guide you through this reading, especially if you already have a clue to who or what this may already be regarding the person you know. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Mind. So this will be a person that feels alone. They may live alone. They may be a single person. Um, okay. So a lot of you with Saturn going reverse, it may it may feel, especially with K2 and Rahu now, being placed where it's placed. K2 in sixth house and Rahu, which is karma, okay, in Pisces actually. Vedic sidereal. Is that Mel? Hey Mel. with Saturn going retrograde, and it's going to really depend on each individual person's chart. With Saturn going retrograde and with Karma or Rahu being in a house of Pisces, which is endings, some people's life difficulties may become so vivid in their mind that they may not see any other options or cannot get out of their mental, okay, to ground their self, to communicate, and may take drastic steps or options because Saturn is a very strong karmic teacher, and that's definitely what Rahu is. So, and especially if the person is very young, where now this would be their very first Rahu and Ketu in their life. Okay, and the reason I say that is because Rahu and Ketu don't move but every 20 years. So the last time that they moved, it was in 2001. So for some of you, if you're 40, then this would be your second. You understand? If you're older than that, then this would be your third, and so forth. But people who are just now turning 20 ish, this is their first one. And they don't mentally understand what is going on in their mind, why they're thinking like this, why life feels so much of a difficulty. Why is Saturn putting so much pressure and emphasis on them, um, making them to strive and to do better, giving them so much life lessons that some people can't handle it. They don't know what it is to struggle. Um, they don't know how to get past it. And what's going to happen is that Rahu is emphasizing the life difficulties. Okay? And so this is where the 8th and the 12th house come into play, which is they may feel like they just want to end it or to get into some type of vice or to do vices more heavily, such as if they're already a drinker, then they're going to drink even more. And that can come with drinking and driving, DUIs, you understand? Hit and runs, causing crashes, um, harming themselves behind a vehicle. You understand? Um, when you're talking about street drugs, they can take it for the first time. In 12th house, it could be their last time. So the karma of Rahu will emphasize. But the other part of Rahu is also about it's an illusion. But unless that person knows who to talk to and to get the right information and explain to them what is going on, they may not even believe in readings and Rahu and K2 or something like that. But if you need to get this person some medical attention or help for their own good to help to save them, then please do so. And even for yourself, if you really don't get to a point where it get the illusion feels more like a reality to you and you can't just understand it or deal with it, call for help. Okay? Call for help. Because this is somebody who is very mentally stressed, uh, mentally trapped. But again, the Eight of Swords, you can break out of this at any time. Okay? So somebody here that is very elegant, smell good, look good, very confident, goes to this. So some of you may see somebody having a drastic turn. Maybe you don't hear from them. Maybe they're not keeping their self up. You know, the way that they're talking is a reflection of their mind. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. you or whoever you thinking about for this issue could be missing opportunities, saying no to events like, no, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to do this. No, 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 no. When usually Nine of Pentacles, um, they'll show up, right? Now, some of you, like I said, a loss, right? This is why the Ace of Pentacles, I already told you, came in reverse. So it will be a loss of something, whether it's a job, an eviction, having to turn in your car because you can't afford the car notes or the insurance, a loss of a house, um, because the banks are going crazy right now. I think we have went into the BRICS platform. So a lot of banks will be taken over now, and will be mortgages can be changing up or increasing, and some of you may not be able to afford your own house anymore. Okay. Yeah, lovers in reverse. Somebody may actually feel right now that nobody loves them, that they have no choice but to stay in this Eight of Swords. Now, the sun is about to go actually into Gemini, and y'all know I do Vedic Sidereal. So that will be, what, July the 15th? No, June the 16th. What's the day? That's the day. Okay. So this is why the sun is here. The sun officially today has moved into Gemini. Again, I do Vedic Sidereal, not Western. Okay. So this is the first day that the sun is moving into Gemini season for my channel. So it's not a lot of degrees yet. So the energy of the happiness and joy and the enlightenment to bring somebody out of this Eight of Swords mental capacity is not fully here yet. Okay? So it will be a change, but it has to be a loss first. Or some of you have already been experiencing a loss. Some of you have been just staying to yourself, saying no to dates. You haven't had any dates or any offers. Um, you haven't been in any love relationships or wanting love relationships. Um, you haven't been really able to make any extra income right now. Some of you could have already broken up with somebody lately that maybe you were dating, and now you're back single and you're just wanting to take a break here. And so now it's asking you to go more into your sense of imagination, of more things in life that can actually help you with your happiness. Travel, right? Start up a business, get back into your skill or hobby set. Um, I guess it's officially summer. I'm not quite sure. But in your local area, right? Find things that you can do that will be pertaining to outside activities. Um, do some things that will be or get you out in the sun to also combat this mental energy here, right? Being in the sun is going to energize you, is going to give you that source of light that you need for downloads. Being in the sun, however you feel about the sun, okay? um it's going to recharge you spiritually, okay? So again, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, like I said, it will be more new things that you would need to focus on, and focusing on yourself right now is very imperative, instead of a person that is not choosing you, okay? For the people who are wondering about that. Oh boy. Y'all think I be rambling, but I don't. A page. Now, also keep this in mind for the people. Let me get something to clarify this. Keep this in mind too for people who have teenagers with these so-called love affairs that they're dealing with. Okay, that they may get broken up with somebody and then hear through eighth house of gossip and secrets that they were being cheated on. Now, as an adult, some of you may take that with a grain of salt and take it better. But being as a teenager or adolescent or young adult, they may not know how to handle this. Okay. And that can go both ways. So it could be the person that they're thinking of, and it can go also for your family member. Because this is a page. So it can be somebody younger. Now, the page of cups. I swear. Look at that. Before I can even finish what I'm saying. Okay. Um, Help your family member or yourself to focus on other things or their self. Get them out and about and to do other things. Okay. Sign them up for a program. Sign them up for something to do. Learn how to play an instrument. You know, the summertime, so school is out. Get them involved in some type of activity or something like that. Also, some of you may be thinking about traveling or going on a small vacation. But again, with the Page of Cups, this is somebody younger. If not, then this is you as a Page of Cups, which is going to be or need to be a lot more lightheartedness. Things happen because they need to happen. If a breakup is imminent, then allow it to be a breakup. Because in the future, you may not, you don't see and know how this person will be or turn out in your future. So don't always continue to fight for something that you don't know how it's going to turn out, okay, on your journey. God's rejection is always God's protection, right? So if you have been rejected or not chosen for a love relationship, let bygones be bygones. Because that person may actually be more toxic than you know. And some of you may already be going through this. So now we have backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, and shocking attack. And this again, why I'm telling you about this 8th and 12th house. Oh gosh, my heart is racing because somebody has already, the secret could be somebody was already backstabbing you. And I was getting these cards to just clarify the sun card. So it's a yes that somebody here has been backstabbing you. It has been deception and lies. I hope that this person or somebody you know does not attack you physically, especially spiritually and mentally also. It is a separation or loss. So I said some of you may lose some type of money, income, job, career, housing, a car, whatever the case may be, some type of contract. Um, then we have talking, interested, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and talking more. But it is the last card. So it is a yes that somebody is going to want to talk to you. To They will text, call, email, or is very interested. But again, if you lose a job or income or something like that, the last card here is saying that if you just be patient, probably when the sun get more degrees in Gemini, you will receive some type of call back, okay, for some type of job through email. So make sure you're always checking your email or inbox or whatever the case may be. And then the first card, the Sun and Soulmates, is a soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. So, like I said, for some of you, you could be finding out that a person you had a soul connection with, or wanted to partner with, or was partnered with, or already married to, or living together with, or have a child by, they were backstabbing you. So, like again, 8th and 12th house, if this is a person coming back from your past, then you probably had seen this person as a life partner or soul connection, or wanted it to get to that. But it was a heartbreak and pain. Okay. 8th house. It ended. I feel that both of you didn't try to work it out. And so it moved on into the 12th house, and then it cut off and ended. Okay. And both of you had a reset separately in your own different directions. So this person could be coming back to talk to you. Unfinished business, right? Just like I said, Saturn retrograde. Now this person even may come to you like, hey, how you doing? Page of Cups. Haven't seen or talked to you or in a while, and you know, um, and you may actually healed, right? And since you're in a higher vibration, you're not going to let things that happen in your past heartbreak or give you pain again. So you let bygones be bygones, and you just a page of cups to them, right? Oh, hey, how you doing? How things been working out for you? Page energy. hmm Just because you speak to somebody don't mean you have to run off and get married with them, or all of a sudden be back in a connection. Because the purpose of this Saturn retrograde also is to see if you have learned your lesson. Okay? Unfinished business. Before this new soul partnership can happen for you in the future, how are you handling situations from people from your past that come back and surface? Are you going to cuss them out? Are you going to try and backstab them? Are you going to try and get revenge? Are you going to cuss like a sailor? You understand? Because if you're saying you're so high vibrational and this and this and this, but when somebody comes back that has previously backstabbed you or something like that, or caused you separation, loss, and pain and heartbreak, how are you going to respond? A lot of people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. Now, you keep that in mind when this happens. hmm Oh, not today popped out in reverse. So it's going to be quicker for some of you than others. This is the first time we've seen this card since I had this deck. I didn't even know this was in here. So, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset, but in reverse. So, okay, just like I said, Page of Cups. Don't be upset. Deal with it. Have the conversation. Uh, but you don't have any boundaries with this person because they're not currently in your life, right? You get what I mean. You don't have any boundaries set anymore for this particular person because you haven't been with them. Your boundary was that you cut it off and that you ended it. So that's it. It's no need to establish or emphasize a continued boundary because this person is not currently with you. Let's get one more on the focus and this card. Then we'll wrap it up. I guess that wanted to go over there. All right. Never seen, yes, we seen this one time or twice. So this landed in reverse, which is cutting something out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. Okay. Well, let me show it to you in the upright. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. Now, for the people who still have been communicating with people from their past and you have not already officially broken up with them, you've been like a in and out partner, a third party to them while they have actually moved on with their life, but you're just still lingering around as a second or third person, then you will now, the death card, finally have some type of epiphany and stop this pattern. And then after this, you will become a silent treatment because you have to have a reset here. You have to have a reset within you. This is why either you or whatever the situation is, your Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Let me see what you need to focus on real quick. I don't think nobody from the past even got my number anymore. So I don't know how that's going to work for me. Don't nobody know where I stay. Don't nobody have my current numbers. And my last relationship was 9 years ago. So I don't really see how anybody from my past would be coming around unless I run into them out in the street, in the grocery store, or at the gas station or something like that. That's the only way somebody can run into me. But it's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so we got grounding again in reverse. Stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Like I said, it came in reverse and it was clarifying focus. So you need to focus on your stability, your performance, growth, and endurance. While we here, let's go ahead and put one on the 8th and 12th, and why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. And again, the Saturn energy is going to be 5 months. So don't think that this have to happen in just the next 30 days. Because it can stretch out till November. Far as the X coming back. Now with the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, for some of you this can be less than a month, less than a week of some type of loss or separation. What is that? I'm telling you. This goes on the 8th and 12th house. Codependent, obsession and restraint, possession, control, and emotional block. So all of this needs to end. 8th house and 12th house. Okay? If not, it will be some type of consequence here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. Trust your psychic knowledge. Trust your intuition. Listen to your spirituality. Okay? Versus religion here. Because your spirit soul is going to talk to you through your subconscious mind. Not necessarily your tradition, your dogma, or your necessary religion. That's the faith-based. But if you're listening to what your spirituality, which is your spirit, your soul is telling you, that is actually inside of your body, that is how you're going to be able to understand through your intuition, right? Your intuition is not based on your religion. Those are two separate things. You get me? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying your religion and whatever you read or practice or do, It's not your intuition. Your intuition is housed inside of your body where these addictions are being fed to. Okay? Poker face. Taking a chance, risk option, not showing a hand, and gambling. So again, somebody was showing a poker face and they gambled and didn't take the risk of committing to you or continue to commit to you. They didn't take a chance on you. So whoever this is, also Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they lost out on an opportunity that Source was giving them, which is a beautiful person to have a spiritual connection to, and they disregarded it. hmm Pretty much. Because some of you may tell this person, I don't want to work on this anymore. I'm not investing. I'm not going to continue to invest in this. This also can be somebody, what they showed you. And it could have started out stronger, but then they started acting like a page. Like they started getting less and less and less and less. hmm That's because they were backstabbing you. They were trying to separate themselves from you. Um, they probably did every now and then have a phone call or a text with you trying to see where your head was at, Eight of Swords. But um, now this person or somebody from the past is going to try this again. Okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Thank y'all so much for the likes. Bookmark this if you need to, so you can come back, read the cards, listen to what I say. When you do get this phone call or whatever the case may be for you, so you'll know what to understand. Because this will be happening. Okay. Okay. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.